don't know if you guys don't know, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. And I think that's what the good does to help with that. If they really do anything, you know, you can put out statements as much as you want, but at the end of the day, you're in an entertainment business. That's when mental toughness comes in. If you're gonna live by praise, you're gonna die by the hate. And so I think that's on the individual person to have mental toughness. Some people can deal with it, some people can't. And I think you can see the ones who can, and unfortunately there are some.
What you're seeing right now is being described by many as the end of an era, with the online speculation surrounding Caitlin Clark's future reaching a new level. But it wasn't the front office or the mainstream media that fueled the latest discussion. During a late-night broadcast, Sophie Cunningham made emotional comments that quickly spread across social media, adding even more attention to the ongoing debate. If you think this is only about basketball, coaching decisions, or locker room tension, many commentators argue the conversation has grown much larger. Supporters believe deeper concerns about player treatment and league leadership are driving the controversy. As the debate continues to intensify, many are looking back at the moments they believe pushed the situation to this point.
Or toxicity, racism, homophobia, straight out like nonsense, hate nonsense. And it is absolutely unacceptable. Most of this coming from the online community, most of this, you know, in my heart of hearts, I believe not coming from WNBA fans, Indiana Fever fans. You know, I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas.
Behind the scenes, reports claimed pressure was building inside the organization. Critics alleged Stephanie White's public comments created tension within the team and downplayed the impact of one of the league's biggest stars. Many believed players were expected to stay quiet, move on, and keep performing despite growing frustration. But that didn't happen. Sophie Cunningham reportedly broke from the usual media approach and delivered an emotional response that quickly gained attention online. Speaking with visible frustration, she criticized the situation and suggested Clark had been treated unfairly. Her comments intensified the debate, with supporters arguing they highlighted the emotional strain and growing tension surrounding the team.
I can watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And, you know, obviously I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty others across the league that, you know, haven't got called, you know, go back in post-game or whatever it is. Teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And, you know, I think a lot has obviously come after that. And as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. That goes for the opposing team we play, that goes for my teammates, that goes for my coaches. You know, there should never be a question of character. Like, I've always stood up here and said that, and that's truly what I believe. That's how I was raised. So, you know, none of that is okay, and I don't want anybody to ever experience that.
The reaction across the sports world was immediate. Analysts debated the situation on national television as clips of Cunningham's comments spread rapidly online, fueling even more discussion. Supporters argued the controversy reflected deeper issues within the league and raised questions about how its biggest stars are treated. At the same time, speculation about Clark's future continued to dominate headlines, with many fans expressing concern online. Commentators also noted how important the recent surge in viewership has been, pointing out that the league's continued growth depends heavily on keeping fans engaged.
Play and react to a little bit what Caitlin Clark had to say, but we got people like Stephen A. Smith, Shanae Agumake speaking out against Caitlin Clark. We got the Kelsey Plum thing. So much stuff to talk about, man. I'm going to try to get through all the content and catch up today. So bear with me, guys, and just please watch the videos if you can.
You did what?
Well, it's not like I was on vacation. I was rotting in my bed. I feel better. Just kind of waiting for my energy and this headache to kind of go away a little bit. But I'm here, and so that's great.
What's it like to see yourself become a meme in real time? Because you have this last week.
Yeah, so goofy. Like,
What the helly?
it's so goofy. Like, everyone, it's getting worldwide views now, and so it's just been kind of fun to see. But honestly, I've been like dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny, it's cool. I didn't even mean for it to blow up like that, but you know, the internet does what the internet does.
Do you have a favorite one of the ones you have?
Yeah, Statue of Liberty, dude, that is my favorite one. I feel like we need to change that.
Did you see the one with the White House posted with the president in it? And do you have any thoughts under it?
I think everyone around the world is posting it. Every company has done it. They're just the ones that also get on board. And so I don't really think twice about it. I think they're just another group who is posting about it.
I think our fans voted a lot of players in the top 40, which just shows how much they care.
Oh, no.
But I'm proud of them.
Oh, no. Don't tell me that they edit the damn. Y'all done edit the thing, man. Bro, the Indiana Fever is editing their press conferences. They're definitely cutting out what these players are saying. We watching Tony East, bruh. We watching Tony East, bruh. They edited it.
Dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny. It's cool. I didn't even.
Broadcast deals, primetime schedules, and major long-term partnerships were built around the league's recent surge in popularity. Now, many commentators believe that momentum is being tested. Online discussions have intensified, with some fans even calling for boycotts and questioning the league's direction. Supporters are sending a clear message to league officials. They argue that if the WNBA fails to protect its biggest stars and address player safety concerns, it risks losing the trust and support of the fans who helped fuel its recent growth.
Amongst clicks, we've done so much to help the game grow in the course of the last 3 years, and we keep kicking ourselves when we're down. She also talks about how this play happened like last Wednesday, and we're still talking about it, and it's a disservice to the league. Well, Caitlin Clark, nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. I know you don't want to admit it, but nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. She talked about the organization having her back, and the coaching staff has her back. They don't have her back. I don't know why she continues to think that they do. But shout out to Bane. Maybe she actually believes it. Maybe she actually believes that they have her back. Because nobody asked if the coaching staff has her back. She just kind of has been coming out and saying the coaching staff has her back, like trying to prove to us that they have her back, that the organization has her back. Just come out and try to prove to us that they have her back. Nobody asks directly, hey, do you think the coaching staff has her? No, she just comes out and says it, which is interesting. The harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. Things that we've heard her say during the rookie year, I believe, towards the end of the season during the rookie year, her end of the season press conference, I believe it was, where she said a lot of the same things that she said now. Condemning the hate, a very run-of-the-mill response, but didn't do the Stephanie White lengths of virtue signaling and being divisive and calling her fans racist. Interesting, very, very interesting. What I will do, if you guys want to still hang out and watch this, I'll play this at the end. We'll watch this at the end. And let me know your thoughts about what she says in the comment section below. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.
Probably start. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and obviously I haven't been available for like a week or so. So first of all, I know what you guys are going to ask, and I did think it was a flagrant foul, and our reffing just needs to be better. And it's tough. Obviously the refs are in a really difficult spot. It's one of the hardest jobs in the world, in my opinion, is to make calls. All you do is get yelled at the whole time by everybody. You're never winning. So I think for us, as the league's just got to do better protecting our players in that regard. I don't really think that it was up for debate. Obviously it wasn't called in real time. You go back and watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And obviously I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty others across the league that haven't got called. Go back and post game or whatever it is, teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And I think a lot has obviously come after that. And as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate.
Many fans believe the WNBA is at a major turning point. Critics argue the league has treated its biggest stars like business assets instead of addressing growing concerns about player safety and trust. Whether that view is accurate or not, the debate has become impossible to ignore. Supporters say the league now faces an important decision. They believe rebuilding confidence with players and fans will be critical to maintaining the momentum that has fueled its recent growth. What do you think? Has the WNBA handled these controversies the right way, or should changes be made? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more WNBA news, analysis, and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.